Parole Act will require. To not focus on an individual's past, but to see the individual as a person in the present. And to focus on all of the factors, release plan, how this person spent their time, how and to what extent this person has seized the initiative to transform their own life. And this is exactly what happens. Prison does not correct anyone. People take the initiative on their own, grab the bull by the horns, and do what they need to do to get their lives in order. We're calling on Senator Dabo to co-sponsor fair and timely and elder parole as a way of saving lives and reuniting families. And also to save taxpayer dollars. The Columbia University Center for Justice has recently done an exhaustive study revealing that passing our two bills would save New York State $522 million annually and billions over a decade. Our movement is also supported by crime victims and survivors who understand that perpetual punishment is not the answer. So again, we are calling on Senator Dabo to do the right thing. Co-sponsor these bills and encourage your colleagues to do likewise. Thank you for joining us today.
Next up, I'd like to invite Jamel, who's from New York Communities for Change, to give a few words as well.
The elder and fair and timely parole bills does not guarantee parole, as some of these individuals on the right who uses, try to control what we learn in college called the narrative. It guarantees a fair opportunity. Because you need to understand something right now. How serious this issue is. Somebody tell me, what time is it right now? It is 7 o'clock on the dot. As of 7 o'clock, dozens of families in the state of New York just received word that their loved one, whether it's an elder or someone who have worked tirelessly to show that they could be reunited with their families, has been denied again. As of 7 o'clock, an elder from our community, an elder from this district, is still being denied a simple mass. As of 7 o'clock, right now, someone from this district is crying behind bars because they've been before the parole board not the 5th time, not the 6th time, some cases not even the 10th time, and are being denied again and being told you need to continue on the path of punishment than the path of progress and redemption. Is that right? Meanwhile, it's 7:03, and the senator is probably calling his family, calling his loved ones, making sure they are well, hearing the words, "I love you and I'm coming home very soon." Has a meal prepared, probably waiting for them. Their families are laughing and having a good time around the dinner table, talking about how beautiful the day is. And in that same image, families are around the dinner table in this district crying and hurting because their loved one has been denied.
And that's what we've been told is safety. That's what we've been told is justice. And 40 years an entire life, a father missing from a family. What vision of safety is that? Whose safety is that?
Nobody's.
Nobody's. So thank you, everyone. I would love it if we could, sorry? Yeah, we're going to do a quick announcement, and I'm going to ask you all tomorrow during working hours.
Want them home when?
Yeah.
When we want them home?
2021.
We want them home now. Thank you. The way they carry themselves. I met so many. I did everything. Like so. For all the participation thus far. Sorry I'm a little late. Apologize. But I do want to say that you got a lot of support in all the 5 boroughs and throughout New York State. For these 2 bills that we're talking about will save people's lives. Literally save people's lives. Every 2 days, someone dies in New York State prisons. Needlessly. And the bulk of the individuals that die, they die at a time in their life that is too late. And it's usually because of people in prison, they age differently. In fact, Antonucci said that people in prison die age in dog years. Co-sponsor Elder Parole.
Co-sponsor Elder Parole.
Senator Davo.
Senator Davo.
Co-sponsor fair and timely parole.
Co-sponsor fair and timely parole.
What do we want?
Parole justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
Pass Elder Parole.
Pass Elder Parole.
Pass fair and timely parole.
Pass fair and timely parole.
You're out here today, and what's the message you would like to send to Senator Adabo?
So we're out here today to call on Senator Adabo to pass both the elder and fair and timely parole bills. This is an opportunity for people that are age 55 and older, and for those who have served at least 15 years behind bars, an opportunity, a guaranteed opportunity to be before the parole board. Not a guaranteed opportunity for parole. A guaranteed opportunity to be and present their case before the parole board. There is nothing wrong with that. When you have a parole board that denies over 80% of the 11,000 parole cases that they hear each year, the thousands of families that are consistently been receiving a phone call told that once again their loved one is not eligible for parole. We're calling on the senator to be on the right side of history. We cannot wait another year for this. We cannot wait for constituents that are in his district to be hurting and suffering because he is stalling or doesn't understand why this bill matters. He can reach out to any of us and we will teach him and show him to understand that there are people in his district, that's why we're here, that are hurting and suffering, that want their loved one to have a fair opportunity.
Out here today at this event, and what message you want to send to Senator Adabo and other politicians in Albany?
Well, what brings me on out here, 2 legislative bills, namely the Fair and Timely Parole Act and the Elder Parole Act. 2 bills that would really help a lot of men and women that's inside of New York State prisons that have already been sentenced to excessive sentences, and now at the back end there's an opportunity for them to be looked at on who they are now rather than who they are in the past with these 2 bills. Traditionally, there's been that individuals go to the parole board and they're looked at as if they're the same age that they came in. How would you like someone to judge you forever for the worst act that you ever did when you was younger?